What's up, Hyperdrivers? If you're a fan of Star Wars Tales of the Jedi, then you're gonna love this next lightsaber video. I have a lightsaber inspired by the Count Dooku Jedi Lightsaber. The Yaddle Killer is in the house. Let's get to this. Welcome back, Hyperdrivers, and for newcomers, I'm the MEDINALORIAN. So last year, Tales of the Jedi aired on Disney Plus, and it was one of my favorite shows of 2022. It gave us a great backstory for Ahsoka Tano and for Count Dooku, and since then I've been wanting a new Count Dooku Jedi lightsaber to add to the collection. Disney released a Count Dooku Legacy lightsaber, which I picked up, but like all Disney lightsabers, it was a bit girthy, kind of big, so I let it go after I did the review. But now ArtSabers has released a new inspired version of the Count Dooku Jedi lightsaber, and they sent it over for me to do a review on it. So a big thank you to ArtSabers for sending this over to me so that I could check it out. But before we get into it, if this is your first time here on the channel, here on the Hyperdrive, we talk about Star Wars weekly, news and collecting. So if you like Star Wars like I do, make sure you like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and if you're feeling moved by the Force, leave a comment down below so that you can jump to light speed every week with us right here on the Hyperdrive. So I'm absolutely stoked to have a Count Dooku Jedi lightsaber to unbox today. Now, we never got a real good look at the lightsaber in the TV show. It kind of was always shot from a distance. But we do know that it had a blue blade, it was curved and featured a fang similar to what we saw in his Sith saber in the movies. The story gave us an understanding and helped us to relate to Dooku's reasoning for turning away from the Jedi Order. And I love how they made the story intertwine with the events of the Phantom Menace, showing us his reaction to finding out about Qui-Gon Jinn's death. So ArtSabers packs their lightsabers with all kinds of goodies, starting off with a really awesome carrying case so that you can tote around your lightsaber. All right, let's get this thing open. So in the case, you're gonna get things like a charging cable so that you can charge your battery. It's removable on this one. You get a display plaque. This one says Dooku. All right, so that's nice. You get a really nice display plaque, which I'll show you how this looks once it's all built. I like these, they're acrylic and they look really good. You get some instructions so you can figure out how to use your lightsaber. All right, you get a blade plug so that you can put that in once you have the blade out. You get some really fancy gloves. These are much more high-end than I was expecting them to be. And they feel real comfortable too, look at this. Nice, very nice. These are way better than the previous ones that I've seen. So that's cool. And you get a skinny blade here. So these new lightsaber blades I'm liking a lot. They're 7/8 inch, they're thinner, they're lighter, and they're brighter than the bigger lightsabers. I wouldn't go sparring with these, but I'm gonna do that anyway. And then last but certainly not least, you get this awesome lightsaber. This thing is incredible, man. Now, the one thing I will say about the Disney lightsaber over this one is that they got the colors right. And they should. I mean, they have all the information. The least they could do if they can't get the sizing right is the colors. But I love the size of this lightsaber. And even though it's not accurate to the look of the show, I like the colors on this one even better. I love how the fang looks. It's got a little bit smaller fang than on his Sith saber. You got this black shroud, which is really nice. It has a real nice accent to this brushed metal that's going on here in the handle. The emitter. Now, one thing I will tell you about the emitter is that when you go to install the blade, you're only gonna have access to one of the Allen keys right here. So in order to get access to all of them, what you're gonna do is loosen up the emitter a little bit and then just spin it, and you'll have access to 3 different Allen keys so that you can tighten the blade down. Once you tighten it down, you just screw it back the other way and it's locked in place and you're good to go. Check out the texture right here. Damn, that's hot. Love how that came out. And then you got the gold switch here at the back. I like also that this is finally the switch. On all of the other ones, this has just been an accent and there's been a switch somewhere else. I like that this is the switch finally, and that's cool. And I like also how it thins down here at the back, and then you got this big pommel at the back there with your speaker is at. So very cool. Now this one here is a Profi. So to get to the Profi, what you're gonna do is you're gonna loosen up this ring back here, and then you pull back. And there it is. There's your battery so that you can have access to it. You can charge it here, and you can also remove it and put it into your charging system if you want to. And then you have access to your SD card, and there's your Profi board right there so that you can add in all of your custom sound fonts and everything. Super, super cool. All right, so let's take a look at the details on the site and go over how much this thing costs. So here is the lightsaber on the ArtSabers website, Count Dooku Jedi Lightsaber, Neopixel blade. You have two different options for this one. You can get an SM Pixel, starts off at $549.99, or you have the Profi, which is what I got right here, for $669.99. And then you can get it either with a 36-inch blade or a 32-inch blade. So very cool. Here's everything that it comes with. So you have 22 custom sound fonts and Neopixel board, 16 gigabytes SD card, mute function, flash on clash, blaster deflection, lockup. We're gonna go over all that here in just a few. That's everything right there. And if you wanna pick up the lightsaber, I have a code MEDINALORIAN and it'll save you some money on your purchase. So make sure you use that if you decide to get it. All right, so let's go over some of the effects that it has. Now, this lightsaber features the switch in the back, and I know I stated earlier that I like that, and I still do like the look of that, but it does make it very difficult to do some of the functions of this lightsaber because the button is so far back. You gotta kinda use your pinky to operate it, and for me, it's a little difficult. So let's go over it. First of all, you have gesture to turn on and off, which works so freaking well with this lightsaber. I can't even tell you. So far, almost 100% of the time, I've been able to make it work, no problem whatsoever, which is great considering that it's a curved hilt, because usually I have a hard time with that. You have smooth swing, and the smooth swing works very, very well. You can hear that. It's got a nice sound to it. It's not too loud, not too quiet, so that's good. I like that. You got blade clash. You got blaster deflect. You have blade lockup. All right, and it does have features like tip drag, but I wasn't able to make that work 100% of the time, so not gonna show you that right here. And you can change sound fonts and blade colors as well. All right, so let's see what else they got. Another blue. Darth Maul. Oh, I like the way this one sounds. This is pretty nice. Listen to that. Oh, that's dope. Very, very cool. See you in my mind's eye. See what else they got. What is that? Okay, another blue. This is a training lightsaber, I think.
Tell me, is this training? My training? No.
Should be green.
Always training. You won't go any farther.
There you go. It's got a nice green hue to it. Pretty good. All right.
You did your best.
Got an Emperor. Sounds awesome. Angelic plasma. Oh, this one's cool. Kind of changes colors as you spin. You got like a blue to a white. Sounds good. Oh, that sounds so cool. Really, really nice. Really like these sound fonts, man. It's because they really change the style of it and everything. It makes it just look cool. Just something different, you know what I'm saying? All right, and then lastly, as promised, this is how the lightsaber looks on the display stand that it comes with. It has a real nice, elegant look to it, and it would look pretty great on a shelf if you wanted to display it this way. I tend to display mine on the wall. That's my thing, but this still looks really, really good. All right, so now my collection is almost complete. I got a Jedi Count Dooku and a Sith Count Dooku lightsaber. The only one left that I want to get now is a real good Qui-Gon Jinn to round out the set. And that's gonna about do it for this one. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think about this new Dooku Jedi lightsaber. And until next time, may the Force be with you.